Omalei. I'm going to be sharing artists in Nigeria that you should watch out for in 2021. Now, these guys are relatively new and they have a lot to offer. Right here on my list, I have 8 people. I wanted to do 5 with bonus, but I decided to just go ahead with 8 people. I mean, who says a countdown must be 5 or 10 or 15 or 20? Just have to say these are the 8 people that I feel like we should look out for. I mean, of course, aside Wizkid, Davido, and Burna Boy, our big 3 who we know that definitely are gonna give us fire this year, new music, new videos, and all of that. I mean, like, they're on another level, so I don't think it's like really necessary for us to be talking about them. But yeah, definitely they're artists to definitely watch out for. But let's move on from that. So yes, I have this list here and I'm going to be sharing with you why exactly I think these artists are the people that we have to watch out for in this year 2021. It's January, so hopefully I'll be looking back at this video by December and I'll be seeing how well I predicted these particular artists doing so well in Nigeria. Of course, there are going to be artists that will do well this year that are not on this list because we don't know them yet. I wish them good luck, but these artists I'm very sure will do well this year. So let's just get straight into the list. The first name I have here is Omali. Omalei was a breakout star in 2020. Omalei released his EP Get Laid, and from there he moved to What Have We Done, and Omalei had a fantastic 2020. There were no much shows. We just had to rely on streaming, you know, for artists to make money and all of that. But Omali had a relatively good year in 2020, and I believe that he's going to have a wonderful year in 2021 with his new album that is coming out very soon. He revealed that on my radio show Max Hits. You should go check that out. I mean, listen to me, I'm on air every day, 102.3 Max FM, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Moving on. So Omalei talked about his new album coming out, and it's supposed to come out in the first quarter of this year. So before March, we're expecting it. I know there might be a delay. I mean, if Wizkid could talk about Made in Lagos since 2018 and finally released it in 2020, I will not be surprised if Omalei's album doesn't come out in the first quarter, but we're very sure it's coming out this year, and I'm super sure that Omalei is going to have a fantastic 2021 because first off, when shows start happening, I mean, now there are vaccines, so hopefully before the end of 2021 we can say that man has kind of like defeated COVID-19. When shows start happening, when Omalei releases a new EP or a new album rather, definitely he's gonna make some money and he's gonna top charts. He's gonna be everywhere, all up in our faces. So definitely Omalei deserves to be on this list. Moving on from that, the next person on my list is Rema. So Rema definitely would have an amazing year. He's like the future of the new school. He's young, he has age to himself or to his side. He's young, his sound is different, it's very unique, it's very beautiful. Rema has been on stages, on charts, he's had accolades that his mates can't even think of right now, and I'm so sure that Rema is gonna have a fantastic 2021. Hopefully there will be an EP. He has a new song coming out with John Jazzy very soon. I'll be doing a review and a reaction to that pretty soon. We can't talk much about that right now, but you guys expect fire. Trust me when I say expect fire from Maven. So yeah, so looking forward to Rema because I know that he's gonna have an amazing 2021. The next person on my list is Perusi. I'm sure some people will be wondering, why am I calling these artists that already exist? Well, it is because I plan to make them like a bonus, but I just felt, let me just, you know, call them out like that. It doesn't matter. Like, nobody says that a list like this has to be even, has to be 10, 15 or 5, you know. So I decided to just add it that way. So it's in no particular order. So yes, we're looking forward to Perusi. Perusi is one fantastic songwriter. Perusi is one fantastic singer. I mean, like, his vocals are so good. Like, I don't know anyone that sings like Perusi. You know, we can even tell his influence on Davido's life. I'm so grateful to Perusi for Davido. But yeah, Perusi is an artist who has released great songs, but who doesn't really push his music. Like, it's too short for him. I mentioned this on my podcast. Not me, actually. a friend of mine who did a podcast with me, the Sarah podcast. We talked about how Perusi releases great music but doesn't feel the need to always promote the songs, and that's why it's kind of like shaky. But I like that he started talking a lot more about Rum and Buju, that is his upcoming album, and I'm so happy for him that, I mean, like, he's putting it out there, he's putting it in our faces. I mean, so yes, there's an expectation already, unlike what we're used to from Perusi. So yes, I'm looking forward to that one, and I know that Perusi's album is going to do well, because of course, talking about the song being great is like, it's a no-brainer. Perusi's songs are always great. It's just the pushing, it's just the marketing, and that's the thing. Like, in an artist's life, it's more than the great music, it's more than the personality. A lot goes down behind the scene, in management, in promotions, in PR, all those kind of things. So yeah, and I'm sure with all of that in place, Perusi is finally going to have his year, because he deserves it. Like, he's one amazing, talented artist. I'm such a huge fan, and I know that he definitely deserves it. The next person on this list is Buju. So Buju is signed to Spaceship. Spaceship is the record label that manages Burna Boy, so he's like Burna Boy's boy, and Buju is fantastic. So the first time I heard of Buju was in the year Fireboy, Joe Boy, you know, and Oxlade came out. Like, 4 of them were like new young guys in the scene. Fireboy, Joe Boy had a fantastic year. Oxlade was, you know, it was good. It's been steady, you know, growing. So Oxlade is not like on Fireboy and Joe Boy's level, like up there. I mean, in terms of sales and accolades, not in terms of talent. In terms of talent, I think he's so good. Like, his talent, we're not even talking about that now, but I'm talking about like achievements in the industry, how far they have come. So Oxlade is growing, he's going. But Buju, on the other hand, he had so much potential. He was so good. Like, a lot of people like me were rooting for him. I think I even had an interview with him in my former station, like, and it was so good. Like, I was looking forward to Buju having a fantastic 2019. But here we are in 2021, and Buju's still, you know, kind of upcoming, kind of growing, but I believe that he's gonna do well this year. I mean, for them, like, I think end of December or beginning of 2020, they released a new music video for him. So I think that means his record label is saying, we get your time this 2021. And with that in place, Buju is so talented, and I'm very sure he's going to have a fantastic 2021 if his management does right by him. Yeah. So moving on from those guys, the next person on my list is Bad Boy Teams. I just want to have fun. I just want to spend money. Bad Boy Teams is such a vibe. He's such a vibe. You know, when someone is good at what he does and knows that he's good at what he does, that's exactly how it is with Bad Boy Teams. Bad Boy Teams is so good at what he does, and like, I really love him, and I know that he's gonna have a fantastic 2021. Like, he has a new song coming out with Davido very soon. He talked about that on my radio show as well. Like, I think I'm one of the best interviewers in this country. Like, it's, you know, myself and my co-host Real Skills, but like, I don't want to blow my own trumpet. I'm just gonna move on. I just have to put it out there. The alcohol is actually what is speaking now. But the point is, Bad Boy Team told us about the song with Davido and told us about how he's working on, you know, a body of work. So definitely the song with Davido finna bang. It's Bad Boy Teams and Davido. Like, Davido know they miss for this hit game, you know, had to say it. But with Bad Boy Teams and Davido, I'm very sure that song is going to bang, and that song is going to, like, you know, set the pace for his 2021. He did Loading, he did MJ alone without anybody, and it was fire. Then he also did Loading. It was, I mean, come on, like, Loading is like one of the songs that deserves to be nominated for Song of the Year 2020. Fire song. And so have fun as well. Great song. So I know that Bad Boy Teams is gonna have a great year. He's so talented. He has gotten the attention of pretty much everybody. So what he needs to do now is just churn out content for us, and we shall absorb it. Yes, because we love him so much. So yes, Bad Boy Teams is gonna have a fantastic 2021 according to my predictions. The next person on my list is Leah. Yes. Yeah. So Leah is definitely on this list. She's the first lady of DMW, the first girl to be signed to DMW. You know that if I was not an AMA presenter, I probably would have been an artist. And if I were to choose a record label to sign me, it definitely would have been Davido. I mean, like, just to hang out with the DMW clones and all. But hey, The point is that I'm so happy for Leah. She has a very unique talent. Like, she has a very unique voice. She's like the female version of Rema, you know. And there's something different about her. Like, there's no female artist right now that you can compare to Leah in terms of sound. I know that she has a lot to do with branding, physical look, and all of that, because like her voice stands out, her music is unique, it's different, but Leah's look doesn't stand out. She's still like the very basic girl. She's still basically like me, you know. And an artist is supposed to stand out. Like, look at the biggest, from Beyonce to Rihanna's, bringing it down to Nigeria from the Yemi Alades and all of that. So yeah, Leah is definitely gonna have an amazing year. Her EP is coming out pretty soon. I haven't heard any song from it. I don't know why. DMW, send me this song, let me listen, okay? The point is that I haven't heard any song from it yet, but I know that Leah's gonna have an amazing year. I mean, she's with DMW. Their management level is top class. Like, those guys took Mayokun, Perusi, Dremel to another level. So for her to be the only girl, they're gonna prioritize her. And you know, her music, her voice, her sound, unique, beautiful, has potential. So yes, with the great management as well, Leah is gonna have a fantastic year. Her song, her first single, is already at over 800,000 views on YouTube, which is a huge feat. I don't think any upcoming artist like can brag about that, you know. So yeah, she's gonna have a fantastic 2021. And yeah, I'm happy that a lady is on the list. The next person is Bella Schmaderer. I love Bella Schmaderer so much, like so much. You know, Bella Schmaderer is one of the few people that made me say, oh, I'm proud to have gone to Lasso, yeah, because like he carries Lasso on his head, something I don't do. But I really love Bella Schmaderer so much, and I know Bella's gonna have an amazing year. I've been toasting Bella to come for an interview on my show, but I don't know what's happening. Schedules have just not been working out. But yes, hopefully very soon we'll be having him. He's working on a body of work. I know that. I saw a video of him and Fowles in the studio. That is something I'm looking forward to, like Bella Schmaderer and Fowles. That is going to be huge. Bella is talented. Bella had arguably the best song last year, aside Davido. Sorry, this is the fat girl in me speaking, but yes, aside Davido, obviously I think Bella Schmaderer had the best song. Cash App was my bad behavior song. Like, I could be sitting down very tired, bored, and then I just hear "Eyes on my neck," and it's like, oh, turn up, even though I cannot dance, and I just start shaking my body. I'm moving anyhow still. But yes, Bella Schmaderer is gonna have a fantastic year. Like 2020, it can only get better. Like after Cash App, it can only get better. He's talented, so yes. Although we've been seeing videos of Bella acting really high and like losing control of himself on stage, I really hope that that doesn't affect him. So if he's able to like control his highness on stage, yeah, Bella is gonna have an amazing 2021. Yeah, fingers crossed, cause I mean, like, it's Bella Schmaderer, yo. It's Bella Schmaderer. Yeah, moving on now. The next person on my list is Ellie. Ellie is a guy that is an upcoming artist. He had an EP. I've forgotten the name of this EP right now, but I'm going to put it on the I'm going to caption it in this video. He had an EP with Mute of Legendary Beats, affiliated to Starboy, and Ellie has a fantastic voice. Like, he's so good. Ellie is so good. Like, he's so good, and I cannot wait for all of the amazing things that will happen to him this year. I know that there are things under works, you know, there are things under works. Ellie's gonna have a fantastic 2021. You should go check him out. I would put the link to his EP in my comment section. This is not a sponsor. Like, I don't want someone to say, oh, the guy paid her to say something good about him. No, I'm saying the truth. Ellie's gonna have a fantastic 2021. He's talented. He's gotten the attention of the right people, and 2021 looks like it's gonna be a great year for him. You know. Yeah, I believe so. Fingers crossed. And now, the final person on my list is Ayra Starr. A lot of people are mistaking her for Arya Stark. I believe that she must have had that in mind when she was coming up with that name. But I know the word Ira actually means star. So Ayra Starr. I think it's like basically the same thing. So, but it's a star's name really, and she has a star package. She's the latest signee on Maven Records. She just released her EP called Ayra Starr. Like, see, let me tell you guys something. The biggest artists always have their names as the name of the body of work. Chris Brown first single or first album was named after himself. I don't think I need to tell you how big that song is. So yes, yeah, so Era Star, looking forward to her. She has a very beautiful voice. I don't know where people are comparing her with Thames from. Aside the song Away, there's really nothing that sounds like Thames for me. Thames is fantastic, but Era and Thames, not the same sound at all. Take it from me when I say I've had the privilege to listen to a lot more songs, even more than the EP, and I can tell you for a fact that she doesn't sound anything like Thames. She sounds very beautiful, very soulful. She's so amazing, and she's so young. I feel like she's my younger sister. So yeah, so this is my own list of artists that you should look forward to seeing more of them and seeing them become very successful in 2021. You let me know in the comment section which artists you think would actually do pretty well this year. Okay, I really had so much fun talking to you guys, and I hope that you had so much fun listening to me as well. The name is Sarah, and hit the subscribe button if you are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You should subscribe to my YouTube channel because we've got loads of content coming up this year. Like, it's mind blowing just thinking about it. Okay, I lied. I have content block sometimes. I'll see you guys in my very next video. Bye.